India imposes shutdown in Nagaland on August 14th amid simmering tensions over Naga Independence Day. The news reverberates across the subcontinent. Local commerce grinds to a halt, schools shut their doors, and marketplaces lie empty. This is not a typical holiday. August 14th, the day before India's Independence Day, is politically charged in Nagaland. Each year, Naga organizations mark it as their own Independence Day, prompting officials to take preventive steps to curb unrest and ensure public safety. Nestled in India's rugged northeast, Nagaland is home to diverse Naga tribes, renowned for their rich cultural heritage, Christian faith, adhered to by over 90% of the population, and fiercely held sense of identity. Carved out of Assam, Nagaland became India's 16th state in 1963 under Article 371A, which offered special protections for Naga customs and identity. The political awakening began with the Naga Club, which in 1929 petitioned the Simon Commission, urging that the Nagas be left autonomous to determine for ourselves as in ancient times. In 1946, T. Aliba Imti was elected as the first president of the newly formed Naga National Council. He rejected British plans to make the Naga Hills a crown colony, asserting the region's right to self-rule. In a symbolic bid tied to the decolonization wave, the NNC declared Naga independence on 14 August 1947, one day before India's own Independence Day, sending telegrams to Delhi, the British, and even the UN, although some were intercepted. In May 1951, a plebiscite delivered a staggering 99.9% vote in favor of sovereignty, a clear expression of popular will. Following the imposition of the Armed Forces Act in 1958, the conflict turned violent. Under the leadership of Zapu Phizo, regarded as the father of the Naga nation, the NNC escalated into armed resistance, forming the underground Naga federal government and Naga army by 1952. Brutal counterinsurgency operations followed, with allegations of widespread human rights violations under military authority. Dr. Imkongliba Ao led the Naga People's Convention in the late 1950s, negotiating statehood. Consequently, Nagaland was constituted as a state in 1963 under Article 371A, providing limited autonomy. However, not all factions accepted this. In 1975, the Shillong Accord fractured the movement, giving rise to militant factions like NSCN-IM and NSCN-K, each demanding what they call Nagalim, a greater Nagaland encompassing parts of neighboring states and Myanmar. August 14th is treated as Naga Independence Day, not as a political misalignment with India, but as a reminder of sovereignty. The Naga flag is hoisted, and cultural programs held, notably by groups like NSCN and the Naga Students' Federation, rejecting the legitimacy of India's August 15th celebration. As one statement put it, August 14th is an immortal date, the day the Naga people chose to live undisturbed as a nation. Though Nagaland marks independence a day before India on August 14th, this is coincidence rather than coordination. There's no evidence of any direct political or historical connection with Pakistan. The shared date stems simply from both regions asserting their own independence timelines rather than any ideological or practical alignment. In response to recurring protests and symbolic defiance, organizations like NSCN-YA and ULFA have declared shutdowns on August 15th, labeling India's Independence Day as a black day and rejecting its sovereignty. The Indian government, wary of potential unrest, often imposes restrictions or shutdowns on the state to maintain public order, highlighting the unresolved trauma and tensions that linger decades later. Nagaland's story is not just another chapter in India's integration narrative, it is a protracted struggle over identity, autonomy, and self-determination. August 14th stands as both a marker of resistance and a cry for recognition. As peace talks continue in fits and starts, the path forward lies in honoring historical truths, supporting cultural sovereignty, and bridging divides with dialogue rather than force. Only then can Nagaland and India move beyond this unresolved paradox toward genuine reconciliation.